Sorry. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Monday Morsels. I'm hoping that this is going to be the first of many encouraging and beneficial little mini snippets for you. So, my name is Molly Jo Realy, and I am a writer, editor, producer of the First in Fiction podcast. We're currently on hiatus on that, but if you go to our Facebook page, you'll see the video that pops up and tells you how we're revamping it and going to be starting again really fresh. That's run by my good friend Aaron Gansky, Gansky. Now, he is the author of the Hand of Adonai series, which is a young adult series. You're going to want to check that out. It's very, very cool stuff. And he has a book launch coming up in less than 2 weeks. So check it out, folks. That is Hand of Adonai, Aaron Gansky, and First in Fiction, all of which you can find all over social media. Again, my name is Molly Jo Realy. I am also all over social media, and so I'm hoping that these podcasts are going to help you achieve that goal as well, if that's what you want. I'm looking into helping writers, to helping people with social media, and just to network. So this is the first one of these videos that I'm doing. I don't know how it's going to come off. I'm kind of better at talking one-on-one or just in a crowd, but these pre-recorded stuff, so if I hem and haw a little bit, I'm not going to go back and delete that out. I hope you'll forgive me for that. First tidbit that I want to give for you today is network. You can never have enough people in your network. Now, whether that's your little coffee club you go to, if you join a writer's group, or if you're just on social media, start searching for other writers. Seek out people in your genre. Contact people. It can be really, really scary and intimidating to go into a place where you know nobody, so reach out to them first. Case in point, as a small example, I am super, super proud of my very, very good friend, Becky Lindsay. She is also published and has another book coming out this month. Becky and I would never have become friends if she had not reached out to me. I was chosen to speak at a meeting, a ministry meeting actually, that she was at about my penny parable. And she reached out to me on Facebook a couple of weeks after that and asked if she could give me a Starbucks, could she pick my brain? I said, honey, if you buy me Starbucks, we're best friends for life. That was a little prophetic because Becky and I are pretty close and I trust her with my life. She's amazing. I have seen her blossom from somebody sitting on the sidelines to somebody who stepped up and went for it, no matter how intimidating, how scared, how unsure and new to this world of writing, but she went for it full force, full gusto, and I'm so proud of her. So Becky, kudos to you. So that is tip number one: network, network, network. Tip number two, and now typically I'll only cover one tip per video, but tip number two is get yourself a journal and or a calendar. I found this great lined journal yesterday at Barnes & Noble's. It is Dr. Seuss, which a little childish maybe. Dr. Seuss is pretty accurate for adults. If you read him as adults, you think you might get a little more out of it, at least in a different way. The cover says, "You're off to great places. Today's your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." Couple years ago, when I started flying around the country to attend these different writers' conferences, I thought I needed a new suitcase, so I bought my suitcase, and the quote that came to mind is, "Oh, the places you'll go." That's kind of been my mantra and my little impetus to get going all the time. When you feel like you're being stagnant, write it out. If you have writer's block, just start making lists of whatever you need. Write your name 100 times, the names of your families. Write the reasons that you don't want to write. Just keep the pen fluid or keep the hands on the keyboard. However you write, just write. A notebook and a calendar is going to help you keep things in line. If you're a writer, if you're on social media, if you're an editor, if you're anything to do with the writing world, you need to know what your professional calendar is, what your day professional calendar is, what your freelance calendar is, and what your personal family financial calendars are. I wasn't really good at some of those things, and so I would pick up individual calendars, and now I've just started to do a junk journal. I still have a separate budget planner, a separate meal planner, because those are fun for me, but I also have a master journal, a master junk journal. You can write everything in there, or you can just keep a diary. Hey, I wrote 50 words today. I wrote 10 pages today. Whatever it is, my character said this, I don't want them to. If you're struggling, if you're rejoicing, share it with somebody, even if it's just your journal. And if you need to feel like you're talking to somebody else, picture somebody in your mind and write them a letter. Name your journal. Name it Fred. Dear Fred, today I went to Starbucks, I drank 5 coffees, and I can't understand my own handwriting. Whatever it takes. But definitely network, and keep a track of everything that's going on. Also, because in the future, you're going to want to be able to look back and say, this is where I was. This is how I've grown. This is how I've changed. This is how God has fulfilled those dreams that I thought were only in my heart, and now they are in my world. So with all of that, I encourage you to get out there and get writing. Savor the journey. Bye.